and welcome to Friday Art with me, Kate Field. I release art tutorials every Monday and Friday and a little Wednesday wandering in the middle of the week. I am so pleased you're here. Now today's lesson is going to be quite a quick one because I am bonkers busy, as I expect you are as well. But I couldn't resist showing you this little techniques to create little more triangles again. I know, I love them. Watercolour trees that you can use in your journals, in your handmade cards, and all sorts of lovely things like that. So I've got a few more here with this lovely kind of misty edge, and I just love them. We're going to be using watercolours and some marker pens and things like that. So if you are ready, let's go. Well, I do hope you are well. We are continuing Christmas trees, I think, just for this little tutorial in December. And these are so easy to do. I did them with a workshop or a class this week and they were fun. And I just thought I would share them with you. Now, what we're going to use are watercolours. I'm going to be using my Analinky and my Paul Rubens, but you can use whatever you like. I'm also going to be using some washi tape. Now you could use masking tape if you want to, and we're just going to mask off the triangles for the trees. Now, when you're using masking tape or washi tape, you need to make it a little less sticky. So I just put it on my clothes. I just take off a little bit of the stick, and you'll see why later, because when you peel it off the paper, you don't want the grain of the paper to come away as well. Now obviously washi tape, oh that's torn, hasn't it? Never mind. Washi tape is really lovely, so when we peel this off, we're not going to throw away the washi tape. We're not going to do that. I'm going to show you what we do. Right, so I am just masking off some triangle shapes. Just going to show you the technique, and then you could use this technique for all sorts of things really. Just going to take a bit of that stick off, just put it like that. Okay, I'm going to be using a very soft brush. One here, I've got a pot of water. Let me just move that down like that. And I'm going to stick to these sort of green theme, I think, for the moment. Greeny blues, I think. Let's put a bit of blob there. I'm going to put a bit of water, tiny bit of the blue, and then I've got some yellow. Obviously, when that mixes together, you'll get a gorgeous green. Let's have another bit of a green here, putting the just blobs within the triangle. I'm just going to put some water in, let it all move together, and then just leave it like that. Let's put that one over here, do the same thing, a few little blobs, make it quite watery. Add a bit more blue for that one, put that in there. You could use all sorts of different colours. I did sort of a bluey, purpley ones, like these ones here, which are quite nice. I do like that. But I've done a lot of blues and purples over the last few days, so I thought I need to change. There we go. Putting that bit there. Leave a little bit of white behind that one. Now, if you feel that you've put too much paint on, just get a bit of tissue, and you can just lift off some of the paint like that. But then you're going to leave those to dry. Now I've done this one, here we go. I've done this one on a piece of watercolour paper. And what I'm going to do now, it's almost dry. I'm just going to very carefully peel that one off. Oh, I thought I was going to do those in the right order. I clearly wasn't. Let's just very carefully do this. And I'm not going to throw this away. What I'm going to do is to get with a piece of paper and stick it on. Stick it on this, and I'll show you what I do with this at the end. This is quite fun. If you're using masking tape, you'll find that some of the paint has gone on to the masking tape, and you could keep that as well. There's me. I rarely throw anything away. And I know that some of you are exactly the same because you have shared that with me in our Facebook group. So we have 2 Facebook groups, Friday Art and Doodle Club, which is for anybody. It's completely free to join, and it's just for anyone sharing what they're doing at any given moment, perhaps responding to a tutorial, perhaps just doing your own thing. And it's just so lovely. And there's more than 600 of us now, and it's such a friendly place. Now, the other one is slightly newer, and it's called Open Studio, and that is for people doing any of the courses. So you might be doing the Quiet Path, for example, or you might be doing 7 minutes in 7 days and that kind of thing. And it's for sharing your process. For each of the groups, you are very, very welcome, and they're completely free. And if you want to ask questions and all of that kind of stuff, it's a very supportive place. There we go. I'm going to leave these ones to dry. I'm going to do another couple, and then we will finish off these ones, and I'll show you what I do at the end. So I've done a couple more down there. I'm going to leave this whole page to dry. I'm going to put this over to one side. And now I'm going to come back to this one. Let's just angle the camera down a little bit. You can see that it's leaked a little bit. That's fine, because we're going to use that like this. So I'm going to go over the paper. I'm just using water, and I'm just picking up the edge because I want that bit to bleed. So you do need to use watercolour paper, or paper that has got some substance to it. Cardstock won't really work because the surface is not quite right. Wallpaper is good. So the back of a piece of wallpaper, that will work. Can you see how, even though this paint is dry on this side, as soon as I add water, it activates it again. And we can use that. So if you were to do this in acrylic paint, that wouldn't happen. Right, I'm just going to put a bit of a background on this. It's a bit green, isn't it? I don't quite want it green because I hadn't cleaned my water. You see, terrible. It's what I tell my students to do all the time, and I've completely ignored it myself. Doesn't matter. There we go. Putting it. We're doing this quite quickly. I am really busy, actually. I'm sure you are as well. This time of year is a bit crazy. So I sing in a couple of choirs, and so of course we've got Christmas concerts and services coming up. I'm singing in a couple of masses, and which is all really, really lovely. But it does mean that my time is a little bit limited. But I really wanted to do these because my students really enjoyed them, and I thought you might too. I'm going to leave that one to dry just a little bit. Come back to this one. So I did a little bit earlier, and I've got some gold pen. You could use a gel pen. This is an acrylic pen, just to put a few dots on. It is best to wait for it to dry to do this. I quite like this fuzzy edge. It reminds me of sort of the mist. We had a lot of mist this morning over the sea, and so I couldn't actually see the village at all because it was all covered in mist. And then the other thing I thought we could do is, I wonder if this silver, no, I thought that would run out. I thought that had run out. Let's grab some white, and we can put some white dots. You probably can't see these very much. They're kind of silvery. Might get a bigger, I'll use my fatter pen. Let's see if that will work. Yeah, there we go. So a little bit of snow or stars. Something like that. But you can see the principle, and you can see how you can build up this idea, and it's just really lovely when you're making homemade cards for your family and for your friends. Right, I'm going to show you what I do with that leftover washi tape. So when I peel off the washi tape, I stick it onto another piece of paper. So this is what I have done with this piece here. You can see it's still got bits of paint on it, and yeah, that's fine. That's makes it interesting. I think it makes it interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim up this edge just so I can see what I'm doing. And you know what I'm going to do, don't you? I'm going to make triangles again. I'm a little bit obsessed with triangles. I'm going to cut these out. Different sorts of triangles. But I think they look lovely with the painted washi tape. There we go. These ones, and this washi tape had sort of bits of gold on it as well, so that sort of works even better, doesn't it? Let's just do that one there. Let's do a little skinny one, and then I've got some scraps of black, and look at that. It's just great fun, isn't it, playing like this? Let's do one that's a bit of a quirky angle. Yeah, I need a bit bigger piece of paper for that one. But these, again, you can use for your handmade cards, for gift tags. And it's just, you're just using the leftover bits, which I think is great. I love that. I love that we can take something that most people would just throw away and just make it into something gorgeous. Let's just do this one. See, like that. And I've got some more triangles to play with. Let's just go back to these ones because they're dry now, so we can just carefully take off the washi tape, and I will be sticking the washi tape on to another sheet of paper like that, so I can use that one. Just carefully peel each bit off to get the lovely triangles. So you could use it all sorts of colours. Yeah, it'd be really good fun. I'd love to know what you think. Let me know in the comments. If you haven't liked yet and this is your kind of thing, then that would be really lovely. Perhaps you'd like to subscribe. And you can come and join our merry group. Oh, just do that there. If you do want to learn a bit more, you could come and join my Patreon. The link is below, as is all the materials I use. Everything is there, plus a lot of freebies on my website. I do a lot of freebies. There's lots of downloadables and things like that in the Facebook groups as well, and a little bit more on the Patreon if you want to kind of expand your knowledge a little bit more. So look at these. I love these colours. I'm really happy with these. And I'm going to do a little bit more decorating with these, but you can see where these are going. Now let's just have a look at the cards. Oh, I'm just going to leave that one there. There we go. No, I'm not. I'm going to move them over to one side to get myself organised. Here we go. So these are the cut out pieces from the washi tape, which I really like. I think they're great fun. I thought, got some sheet music. I could stick one on there. A little bit of collage, something like that. So this one was just a folded up piece of card. Put it on the black. Little gold pen around the edge. Thought that was quite fun. And then this one on black paper. Another white pen over the top. But you can see they're really interesting, aren't they? I think they're very, very effective. And then lastly, we've got this one here. So this is still a little bit wet, so I'm not going to do any decoration on it at the moment. But it's the sort of thing that I could come back to maybe tomorrow and do some little dots, do some little baubles on the tree. I could tear this out and put it on the front of the card as well. So That was quite a productive morning, actually. Well, I do hope you enjoyed that. I am going to be playing with these over the next probably couple of days, just because it's fun. So if you want to see some more, look at this one, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.